Good morning, guys. It's Friday morning, November 3rd. We had a thunderstorm come through last night and it blasted everything with rain, and this morning's cool again like it's supposed to be in early November. A good deer hunting day, I think, as long as the deer are up. But I want to give you something. See, my job is to work with veterans who have had some shady things go on in their past. And some of those are sex offenders. And no one sometimes wants to work with them except for me. Of course, it's my job. And I hear people say, "Ugh, how can you do that? Those people, they did abhorrent things." And that's true. That's true. And nearly 8 years ago, I had to make a decision about that. I have children. I had to think about what I needed to do to take care of those people, because it was expected of me. They are a population that have taken themselves and put themselves out of the regular walk. I mean, if you have a drug charge, if you have assault, I think sometimes even if you've killed somebody, you're going to have a better time than if you're a sex offender, because it makes things crazy. So, where am I going with this? I think we need to pay attention to who we look at and who we talk about. And as a born-again believer of Jesus Christ and a servant of the Most High God, I have no business judging. And this is my job. So if I judge, I compromise my employment. I mean, I could play some kind of stupid game and get away with things, but I'm not going to do that. I think I have too much integrity for that. That's not the way God made me. So this is more of a message to consider for those of us out there who are believers in Jesus Christ. Whether you were confirmed at the age of 3 and you've been walking with God for 50 years, or whether you were baptized last week, or somewhere in between. I think we have to consider where we are at the moment that the Lord comes to us. And I say that in light of stories where pastors would dress as a homeless man and come and sit among the pews and would deliberately be dirty and foul smelling, and then come up to the pulpit and give a message about acceptance, about not judging. And wouldn't it be something if God came to us in the guise of a sex offender? I roll my eyes and I shake my head. I think that right there, for someone who doesn't work with somebody like that, that might be a test that you can't pass. But I ask you to consider it. What if that was your test with God? To love somebody else as God loves you. What if that was Jesus coming to see you in the guise of something, because he loves you so much that he would appear to you and reach out to you. And I hear a question out in the wind. Why would God do that? Why would Jesus do that, Tim? It says in the Word, his ways aren't our ways. His thoughts aren't our thoughts. As high as the heaven is from the earth, his thoughts are not our thoughts. And I don't think about that anymore. I don't try to guess what God's going to do next. I just hope to see things I'm looking for, because I know he's a good dad and he's going to take care of me. So think about that today. Think about who you meet. Think about who might be there, because the Word says there are times when we eat or we dine with angels. So just remember, again, finally, do not judge or you will be judged. You don't know who's sitting in front of you or with you. So be like God as close as you can. Do your best. And if you can't, ask God to help. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.